Hi, this is C Locke, and I'm the Magical Realm Fantasy author of King's Signet. King's Signet you can find on Barnes & Nobles, and you also can find it on Kobo, and you also can find it on Amazon. On Barnes & Nobles, you can find it on the electronic version and paperback. In the other stores, you also can find it on ebook as well. I'm also seeing if I can do Overdrive as well as Scribba. Still working with that. King's Signet is a magical realm fantasy novel. It's also a sword and sorcery type. It also has a little bit of esoteric fantasy in it, I would call it, if I could call it a little bit of everything, because it has a little bit of everything for everyone, I believe. For example, you have the love story between the guy and the girl in there, which is Kevin and Kara. And who else? Then you have Virgie along with Rose. There's another relationship there. And the book is very interesting when you get down to it. So what about the author now? Well, I come from Plymouth, Massachusetts area originally in the USA here. And I moved half of my life around the Asheville, North Carolina area. Somewhere about. And getting back to the book furthermore, we see that Kevin originally came from a book called Morgan's Potion, which I'm also working on as well. Want to be in one of those books, though, that want to be into a part 2, though. The one with Morgan's Potion, and then there's another book that's going to follow that one. Getting back to King's Signet now. I really enjoy it because I also got to work with different people, and I'm also looking to do audio later on. Audio is going to be from the UK, and it's going to be a special talented that's going to represent the voice Kara, the Sidhe in the book. I feel like she's the one telling the true story behind everything. Someone even asked me, is she a real person, Kara, because I get so into it. And the person who actually plays Kara the Sidhe does a very good job. Well, if that's proper English for you. She does it well. And she comes from England about. Names I'm not sure about giving, so I'm just going to leave it as is until I understand how to do things, because I don't understand everything. So I'm just going to call her Kara by her character. I think it's an awesome book. It's going to be a book for everybody. It also has a strong black heroine, I believe, in it. Black hero, which is Berkeley. Berkeley has the oddest humor. It has a lot of humor in the book. It has a lot of sarcasm in it. And some of the humor you're going to get, and other humor you're just going to think, oh, this is just interesting talking. It's in the adult realm, magical realm fantasy. So I don't get in trouble by parents saying that I suggest it to teens. But I was told, if you're old enough to basically read, go ahead. But I have to put it in the adult category so I don't get too many bad letters from parents. I know this is so awesome during this time because it's going to 51 countries. I'm also setting up different reviews and along the same lines from Washington all the way down to Florida. And I'm also little papers around the Boston area as well. Writing is definitely a journey because you get to figure out the no's and the how's. Probably my videos before this was probably a little bit more elementary because I kind of felt like the publishers and editors and some of the agents were kind of elementary to talk to. Then I'm afraid that they wasn't going to get it because a lot of the stuff, they want you to spell the whole book out within 1 page sometimes 3 pages. And I have never found an author that is good that can do that within 3 pages. That's why you have a whole novel to read. Like King will let his characters fly out of his mouth and take sometimes 400 pages to do a good outline of his characters. You see, a lot of the best authors take 3 chapters to finally get into the story and tell the story because you have a lot to tell. So the basis of a little bit of a spoiler, but not really much of a spoiler, is in chapter 1. But then you really start to find out that it starts to get more detailed as the story goes along. The story is basically of getting a letter to go to a dance to find the right girl. On that thing, of course, there's a lot of drama doing that. He makes a mistake. Kevin makes a mistake. So it needs to correct it. So you need a potion. What was the main mistake? Well, have to read that. How does Rose and Virgie contribute to the story? What's Kevin's role? A lot of interesting things that come about because Kevin is a knight, Rose is a knight. Virgie is more of a sorceress. Well, sorceress, but I would say Cara the Cid, he is even more so as well. A different type of sorceress than Virgie. There's a lot of things in this book that makes it so unique. And the summary and all that will be downloaded, so you'll be able to see the summary of this book, but I will not keep you for now. Enjoy the book, and hope to hear great comments and feedback. And please leave a good review on my... I'm on Goodreads. I'm also on Barnes & Nobles, Amazon. Did I say Kobo? Anyhow, just leave a review on all of those posts, and thumbs up if you really truly enjoy it, and so forth. And see if we can be on the E-list as well, the email list, so we can keep in touch. And there's also a thing is if you like my book as well, you can get future things from the same author also on Barnes and Nobles and all that stuff. It's really exciting how they do that. I have no clue how they do that, but I enjoy it. So enjoy it and enjoy what I have done. This is C Locke. That's Locke. Like some of the titles that you see out there. But I'm born with this title, so I didn't copy it from some title or whatever. It's actually my birth names. I dropped my Brian Christopher to be BC. Shorter, but it is my real name. And I don't know. There's nothing really else to say besides thank you for having tea with me and everything. I have enjoyed you for today, and thanks for inviting me in your house today. So, until next time, thank you so much for inviting me in.